Hey, good morning, students. Now, in the last two videos, we have studied analytic functions and harmonic functions, and how to find out whether the given function is analytic or entire, and the conditions for harmonic functions. As well as in the last video, we have studied how to construct the real part or imaginary part of the complex function if one of them is given to you or it is known to you, right? Now today let us go for the next topic, and the next topic is a complex integration. Complex integration. Complex integration is nothing but the integration of the complex function, that's all. Complex integration. Now to understand this complex integration, let us try to consider the line integral. And this kind of line integrals you have solved multiple times. Integral f of x dx, and this is called as the line integral, having some limits, upper limit and lower limit, a to b. What it means? It means that you are asked to calculate the value of the given function f of x along a particular line. So this is a line, let us say suppose this is an x-axis and this is a point A and this is a point B, and you are asked to calculate the values of the function f of x in this region, from region A to region B. This is a line integral. Now in case of a complex functions, let us consider the complex integral. Let us say integral f of z dz, right? And you have to solve this kind of integral along a curve. A curve is given to you. Suppose the given curve to you is equals to z plus a plus ib is equals to r, right? This particular curve along which you are asked to solve the complex integral is called as a contour, where I can say C is contour, right? And therefore this kind of integrals are also called as contour integrals, and these are indicated or denoted with this kind of sign. So integral over a particular contour or over a particular curve, this is called as a complex integration, right? Now how to solve this kind of integrals, that we are going to study in next some steps. But before proceeding to that, let us understand the meaning of this curve along which you are supposed to solve the given complex integral, right? So this is a curve, z plus ai is equals to z plus aib is equals to r. This is a given contour to you, and by this contour equation you are supposed to obtain the center and radius, right? Now how to obtain the center and radius? Now radius is easily observable from the above equation. This r is nothing but the radius of the given circle or given curve, right? And this is, from this equation you will get the center just equating with 0, and hence you will get this a and b are the values of your center. So if you equate this a plus ib equals to 0, so center will be equals to minus a and minus b is its center, right? Let's go ahead and try to solve some problems based on this basic fact, so that you can understand this. And based on this, we have to solve the complex integrals using the residue theories. That's the next part. But before that, this is very primary and preliminary part. Once you know the center and the radius, you can then draw the diagram so that you can understand it very clear. Now let us say this is minus a, this is plus a, this is plus b, and this is a minus b point on the graph, and hence your center is at here, right? Being the center points minus a and minus b, your center of the given circle will be here, and its radius is r. So r is a any real point, but we don't have now value, so let's assume any value of it, and this will be your contour with center minus a minus b, and this is the radius of the given contour, right? So with this you might have understood how to obtain the center and the radius for the given complex integral or for the given example, right? Now let us see some examples, and by using those examples you can easily obtain the center and the radius, and rest of the points I will explain in the example itself. And to solve this we need one more important point, that is called as Cauchy's formula, right? So Cauchy integral formula, Cauchy integral formula. Now what is this formula? This formula gives the solution of the problems of complex integration, and this formula gives us the integration of the given function over the contour C f of z divided by z minus a dz is equals to, and this is equals to 2 pi I into f of a. Now what is a? A is a point where the given function is singular, right? And you need to calculate the pole of the points for this. How to calculate the pole of the points, that also I will explain in the example, right? Or the same kind of a formula one can write for f of a, and therefore I can write f of a is equals to 1 upon 2 pi I into contour integral f of z into z minus a into dz, right? Instead of a, one can use a z naught also, right? So if you use z naught, you will get this integration as contour integral f of z, z minus z naught dz is equals to 2 pi into f of z naught. Here also you will get f of z naught is equals to 1 upon 2 pi contour integral f of z divided by z minus z naught. What is z naught? A and z naught both are the points where the given function is singular. What is a singular point? Singular point is the point where the function is not continuous or function is a discontinuous. Not continuous and differential both. Alright. So this is our Cauchy integral formula and finding out the center of the given contour and the radius. Now let's go for some example based on the same, so that you can understand this well. Let us take the first problem. First problem. Contour integral of the given function, what's the problem? Dz upon z minus a, we have to prove this, or I can say show that contour integral over the curve C dz upon z minus a is equals to 2 pi I, where C is the circle, it is given in the problem. C is the circle, mod of z minus a is equals to r. This is the equation of the contour which is provided to you in the problem, and from thus the given information, you can find out what is the center. Center will be equals to, center of the given circle will be equals to, what is this? Z minus A is equals to 0. That means Z is equals to A, right? So Z is equals to A is in the form of x plus iy, and you will get x is equals to A, y is equals to 0, and therefore your center is equals to A 0, right? If suppose y is having some value, suppose b, and A is equals to 0, then your center is equals to 0b, right? And what is the value of r? Your radius is r only. This is in general example. Got it? Now from this you can plot the graph, and this will give you the value. The origin is here. Where is A? A is suppose here. Minus A is here, right? And your center is this one, right? With a particular radius. So this is your contour, right? And for solving the given contour, you are supposed to obtain the singular points, right? Now let us solve this problem by using the Cauchy integral formula. And what's your Cauchy integral formula? Integral over the given contour f of z divided by z minus a is equals to 2 pi I into f of a, right? So the given contour dz upon z minus a has a singularity at z is equals to a, right? So what is the pole? This is called as a pole only. So the given point has a pole at z is equals to a, isn't it? And its order is equals to 1. Why? Because its index is equals to 1. Suppose its index is a 2, then it is called as, its order is 2. Pole of order it is called as. In next some example you can understand what is order and pole of order, right? So this complex function has a pole at z is equals to a, and its order is equals to 1. And in the simple language I can say the complex function f of z has a pole at a of order 1, right? I'll write here. Thus the given complex function f of z has a pole at z is equals to a of order 1. Got it? If this is known to you, then by using the Cauchy's integral formula, you have to obtain its value. So contour integral dz upon z minus a is equals to 2 pi I into f of a, isn't it? Into f of a. Now how to calculate this? Now to calculate this, 2 pi I is constant as it is, and the pole of order is at z is equals to 1, z is equals to a. So you should put here in the given function the value of z is equals to how much? And this 2 pi I into f of a. So this will give you 2 pi I, or I will write it again so that you can understand this well. 2 pi I into this f of z is 1 upon z minus a divided by 1, because you need not to calculate any value for this function, and thus you will get its value is equals to 2 pi I into 1. So the answer of this complex integral is equals to 2 pi I only, right? So hope this example you have understood well. let us see one more example so that your understanding of the complex integration will be a good one. So let's take the next problem where there are some more points, right, at a particular pole. So let us do that. The next example is integral over the contour C 2z plus 1 divided by z square plus 2 z square plus z, not 2, z square plus z into dz where the contour C is mod of z is equals to half. This is your problem, and using this problem you have to solve the complex integral using the Cauchy integral formula, right? Now this contour gives you information about its diagram, and it's a circle, it's a center, z is equals to 0 0, and how much is its radius? Its radius is half, and therefore from this information you can find out, or you can draw the figure for given complex integration. So center is a 0 0 and its radius is half. So let us say this is 1 and this is also 1, this is minus 1. So this might be a half. So your circle is of this kind, right? And whichever are the singular points are inside the given contour, for those points only you are supposed to solve the given integral. If suppose some of the points lies outside the given contour, you need not to solve the problem for those points, right? Now if this is known to us, now let us calculate the poles, right? And to calculate the poles you should always compare this denominator or equate this denominator with 0, and that will give you the poles. So for this I will equate with denominator, I will equate with 0. This will give me z into z plus 1 is equals to 0, and thus this gives me two singular points, right? This gives a singular points. Z is equals to 0 is the one singular point, and other singular point is z is equals to minus 1. Got it? Z is equals to 0, z is equals to minus 1 are the two singular points, and this is called as f of z has a poles at z is equals to 0 and z is equals to minus 1 of order 1. Its order is 1. Got it? Now out of these 2 points which are inside the contour and which lies outside the contour, now z is equals to minus 1 is here, right? That means this lies outside, right? I will write here z is equals to minus 1 lies outside the contour C, and therefore for this particular point you need not to solve the integral, right? Whereas the other point z is equals to 0 is inside, this is here on the circle itself, right? So this only a single point z is equals to 0 is lies inside the contour C, and therefore you should solve the problem only for this point, that is z is equals to 0. Now the next step is how to solve the given integral, right? If suppose in case for some example your all the singular points are outside the given contour, it means that the value of that complex integral is equals to 0. You need not to solve the problem, right? Now let me solve that problem here only, and this gives me the complex integral over the contour C 2z plus 1 divided by z into z plus 1. I will write its factors into dz is equals to. Now what is the formula? This is f of z, right? So what is its formula? Is equals to 2 pi I into f of a. Now f of a means what? This is equals to 2 pi I into f of a. So you should put the values of a. A is a point which lies inside the contour, where the point is a singular point, right? So which one lies inside? Z is equals to a. So you are supposed to solve this problem only for z is equals to a, and so this integral can be written as 2z plus 1 divided by z plus 1 divided by z. Right? So this is equals to 2z plus 1 divided by z plus 1. This divided by z. And then put the value of z is equals to 0. Not at the denominator, only at the numerator. Right? Because this is the singular point, and therefore this will give me 2 pi I into, now put value of z is equals to 0. If you put the value of z is equals to 0, here you will get 1 and here you will get 1. So this is equals to 1 only, right? And thus its answer is equals to 2 pi I. So integral over the curve C 2z plus 1 divided by z into z plus 1 dz is equals to 2 pi I. This is the solution of the given complex integral, right? For other point z is equals to 1, z is equals to 1 or minus 1. Z is equals to minus 1, you need not to solve this. But now assume that suppose this point is inside the given contour. If this point is inside the contour, then what you are supposed to do? Then in the next case, suppose second, the given integral f of z dz, you will write it as 2 pi I into 2z plus 1 divided by z divided by z plus 1, right? And put the value of z is equals to minus 1, because z plus 1 equals to 0, so z is equals to minus 1. And if you put the value of z is equals to minus 1 into at the numerator, then what you will get? Z into minus 1 is minus 2 plus 1. So 1 minus 2 is minus 1 divided by minus 1, that is plus 1. Right? And in that case also you will get 2 pi I. But ultimately you have to add both the contours, because these are the two different contours. And 2 pi I plus 2 pi I, the answer of the given problem in that case will be 4 pi I. Right? So hope this case you have understood. We will solve one more problem so that you will get the more clarity. Right? Now the next problem is let us solve the next problem, and the next problem is use Cauchy's integral formula to evaluate. Use Cauchy integral formula to evaluate integral over the contour C z upon z square minus 3z plus 2 dz where C is circle. It is given in the problem, circle having equation z minus 2 equals to half. So this is your problem, right? If this is the problem, then very first step is to calculate the center, radius and poles and the diagram. So what is its center? So center is equals to how much? 2 0, right? And how much is its radius? Its radius is equals to half, that is 0.5, right? Now the radius and center is known, then you can draw the diagram or you can plot the graph. So 2 0 is a point where it lies on positive x-axis. So this is a 2, this is 1, and its radius is how much? Half. The radius is half, that means your circle is of this kind, right? Whose radius is 0.5. Got it? So what are the poles? Now to calculate the poles, you should equate the denominator equals to 0, right? I will write here, to calculate poles of the given function, equate denominator to 0, right? This will give me z square minus 3z plus 2 equals to 0, right? And this will give me the points z is equals to how much? Or you can solve, this is an algebraic equation, you can solve by using minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, right? Or factorization, you can use any one kind of method. So this equation needs to, the multiplication of factors must be 2 and addition must be a minus 3. So z is equals to, what are the points? 2 and 1, right? So of course the points will be, must be equals to, z is equals to minus 2 and minus 1, or 2 and minus 1, how much, right? So what are the, how I can write the factors? I can write the factors as z minus 1 and z minus 2 equals to 0, and this will give me z is equal to plus 1 and plus 2. Got it? This implies that the complex function has a poles at z is equals to 1 and z is equals to 2, or plus 1 and plus 2. So out of these two poles, z is equals to 1, z is equals to 1 lies outside the contour, right? So I'll write here, lies outside the contour, and being this lies outside the contour, you need not to solve the given integral by using Cauchy integral formula for this pole. You only need to solve the given complex integral by using Cauchy integral formula for this pole at z is equals to 0, because it lies inside the contour, inside the contour. So you only solve this only, right? Now use the Cauchy integral formula, and I need to rough out this, or I will rub this one only, so that you will be having these values for your reference, right? And now write the Cauchy integral formula. What is the Cauchy integral formula? Let us call this as a f of z only, right? So integral over the contour C, or f of z dz is equals to 2 pi I into f of a, right? So 2 pi I into f of a. What is f of a? F of a is equals to z upon, let me write it again, z divided by, here you will be having its factors, no? And factors are z minus 1 and z minus 2, and you have to solve only at z is equals to 2. So z minus 2 will be at the denominator and one bracket will be at the numerator only, right? And you have to put the value of z is equals to 2. because you are solving only for this pole. Fine. You need not to put the value of z is equals to 0 here, right? Otherwise this will give you 0 value. So this will give me 2 pi I into bracket z upon z minus 1, that is 2 upon 2 minus 1 is 1, right? And this will give me the value of the given integral is equals to 4 pi I, and therefore I can say the solution of the given integral z upon z square minus 3z plus 2 into dz is equals to 4 pi I. This is the solution of the given integral by using the Cauchy integral formula. So hope you have understood this Cauchy integral formula. This is very important for next some points. And moreover, what are important points to understand in the complete topic is this: how to find out the center, what is its radius, how to draw the diagram, whether the given poles are lying inside the given contour or not. If you are able to find out that, then you can easily find out the answer. If the given poles are not lying, for all poles, no pole is lying inside the contour, that means the value of the integral is 0, right? And you have to solve the Cauchy integral formula for only those poles which lies inside the contour, and you need not to solve for the poles which lies outside the contour. Got it? So finally, I'll give you some problems to you for homework, and then we'll proceed for the next topic, probably in the next video. So homework problems are, there are four homework problems. First, integral over the contour C, 1 upon z square minus 2z dz, and the contour equation is mod of z is equals to 1. Second, integral over the contour 1 upon z square minus 2z dz, contour equation is z minus 2 equals to 1. Both are quite same, only the difference is in contour equation. Third one is contour over integral over the contour C, 4 minus 3z divided by z into z minus 1 z minus 2 dz, and contour equation is mod of z equal to 3 by 2. Here the integral over the contour C, z dz divided by 4 minus z square divided by z plus I, contour equation is mod of z is equals to 2. Let me give some idea to you. So here you can take out z common, and inside the bracket you will get z minus 2, right? So pole are z equal to 0 and z is equals to 2. These are the two poles, and this equation gives you the radius is equals to 1 and center equals to 0 0, right? If the radius is equals to 1 and center is equals to 0 0, then your diagram will be in this way, whose radius is equals to 1, right? So r being 1 and your poles are at z is equals to 0 and 2. These are the two poles. So z is equals to 2 will be lying outside the contour, and you need to calculate or solve the integral only for z is equals to 1 in this case. If you solve only for z is equals to 0, what you will get? You will get its integral is equals to 2 pi I into f of a, and f of a you will write as 2 pi I into 1 upon z minus 2 divided by z, right? So z minus 2, you put z is equals to 0, you will get minus times 1 by 2, because 1 upon minus 2, you, of course, that will be a minus half. So 2 pi I into minus half, the answer will be 2 pi I into minus half, so its answer will be minus 10 pi I. Huh? So in this way you need to solve this. In this case also, now the center is equals to minus, center is equals to 2 0, right? And the radius will be same. So 2 0, that means suppose this is 1, this is 2, and this will be your diagram. So r is equals to 1, right? Let me write here 1 only. And see, the a little bit change in contour equation changes complete problem. So z is equals to 2 0 is the center, 2 0 is the center, and radius is 1. So this is also having two poles. Poles are at z is equals to 0 and 2. So 2 lies inside the contour, whereas 0 doesn't lie inside the contour. So you need to solve only at z is equals to 2 by using Cauchy integral formula. And if you solve this, then your answer will be equals to 2 pi into f of a. So f of a will be equals to, you will write as 1 upon z divided by z minus 2, because you are putting the value of z is equals to 2 here, no? So 1 by z will give you 1 upon 2, half. 1 by 2, half will give you the answer equals to plus pi I. No? Above case you got the answer minus pi I, here you will get plus pi I. On the same line, the latter two equations you can solve. Z is equals to 3 by 2, that means it is equals to 1.5. And radius is 1.5, center is 0, 0. Center being 0, 0, which points lies inside the contour? Z is equals to 2 doesn't lies inside the contour. Z is equals to 0. Let me draw the diagram only. So 0, 0 is here, and radius is 1.5. This is 1, and let us say this is 1.5. So this complete diagram, right? And these points are 0, 1 and 2. So 0 and 1 lies inside the contour, whereas 2 lies outside the contour. You need not to calculate the or solve the integral for z is equals to 2, and calculate only for z is equals to 0 and z is equals to 2, and then add them. So here its answer will be equals to how much? 2 pi I will be common, and f of a for z is equals to 0 and f of a for z is equals to 1. So in this case you will get 4 minus 3z divided by, let's calculate first for z is equals to 0. So z is equals to 0 will be at the denominator, rest of the things will be at numerator, and you are supposed to put the value of z is equals to 0 into it. And if you put the value of z equals to 0 into it, this will give you 4 divided by minus 1 into minus 2 plus 2. So 4 by 2 is 2, right? So here you will get 2 only, plus second case is for z is equals to 1. So z is equals to 1 will be at the denominator, rest 2 will be at the numerator, and you will get 4 minus 3z divided by z upon z minus 2 at z is equals to 1. Now put the value of z is equals to 1. If you put the value of z is equals to 1 here you will get 4 minus 3, that is 1, and at the denominator 1 into 1 minus 2, that means minus 1, right? 4 minus 3 is 1, and here is minus 1, that means minus 1 you will get, right? So 2 minus 1 is minus 1, and this its answer will be 2 pi. On the same line you can solve the next problem, right? So hope this kind of problems you might have understood, and in the next video we are going to study the singularity problems. We'll stop here. Thank you.